So we have a Yorkshire Terrier today, and it's just a basic trimming needed for him. So he is here for a basic trimming, like only the extra has to be cut and to make a length even looking. So for that we'll first use this sleeker comb and thoroughly comb him so that we know which is the extra hairs in the length, because as you see he has a curly coat. So then it becomes easy for us to cut and we don't have do a mistake of getting into a gap and chopping off some extra hair which was not supposed to be done, because generally in curly hair it happens many times. So combing is a very important part to be done, and this sleeker comb is going to help us straighten his coat also and remove the knots wherever it is. So let's see the procedure of this, and then we'll see the next procedure after the sleeker combing is done thoroughly. So now we are going to use the steel comb and just comb his undercoat and everywhere, so the tiny of the knots are also out through this comb. Now we are using the trimmer scissors around the chest area, so the extra curls which you can see are out are formed and there's an even shape on his chest. Same way we do the thighs, legs, the belly, the chest area with the shear scissors, so there is a perfect length, we get equal length and a nice formation of the length and the coat. First I'm just cutting the extra curls, and then later on after his shower I will be doing the scissor trim to give him the fine look. We are now doing a shave around his bum area and a little bit on the lower side. So we'll be using a blade number 10 so that the area is shaved and neat and clean, so that when he is pooping the poop doesn't get stuck on the fur and it's easy to clean. Hygiene wise also is better, as you can see. And just take the edges of the blade to trim it off, not the complete blade center, so it doesn't hurt him in any ways, because he's very small, he's a toy breed, that's why. Now we are going to do his face. So for the face, first we need to comb it properly so that there is no knots or anything in the way. The reason I put the fingers always like this and cut the front hair is the dog cannot see the scissor arriving close to his eyes, so he's little relaxed and he's not stressed about it, and plus we get a proper level of the hair to be chopped. Length is easier because if he moves with the comb it's not going to be feasible to be done. So this is the best way to do the upper eye hairs. Yeah. Who is this good boy? Good boy. See, we can see your eyes. Yeah, we can now see your eyes. Now let's have a bath. Now we take him for a shower, and the reason we prefer to tie the pet is it's for their safety, so that they don't tend to jump all of a sudden if they are stressed, some are scared. So it's very good and safety for them and less worry for us. And always check the water temperature while giving a shower. It should not be very hot also, lukewarm water is must. So checking the water temperature is important because it should not be very hot also. Thoroughly properly rinse him everywhere. So water has to go under the coat and not just be on the coat. So once we have rinsed him thoroughly, we will shampoo him. Washing the face in the last is the better option, I feel, but everybody has a different way of doing it. For me, I wash the face in the end so that if a dog is stressed with water going on his face and is irritated, so he will be less stressed. At least the body is thoroughly been washed. And now we will shampoo him. We'll start from the neck, going downwards and coming into underbelly, under thighs, back, bum, tail, paws, everything. Scrub him nicely and gently. Now the face, we hold it downwards and then spray with the water so that the water does not go into his ears and he doesn't get any ear infection. Washing the face thoroughly and especially the corners of the eyes, rinsing it well and using the thumb, just scrub it properly and remove all the muck that is settled, the discharge of the eye which is settled at the tip of the eye. And just take some time, go gently and slowly because eyes are also a sensitive part of their body and we don't want anything to go on with them. And nicely, if the discharge is very hard, just soak it for a bit and slowly scrub it with the edge of your thumb and be careful not to use your nails, as if the dog is, like you can see, is jumping around or irritated at times, then it should not, your nails should not poke his eyes or anything. For the face, we use a puppy shampoo or a shampoo which is tearless, so that it's okay if it goes into their eyes a bit. Try to avoid as much you can, but yeah, the furry breeds need to be scrubbed thoroughly on the face so that all the discharge of the eyes is cleaned out well. Now we will rinse him properly, remove each and every place where the shampoo can be stuck, especially the areas underarms, behind the inside of the thighs, bum area, under the tail. You have to thoroughly rinse it because generally shampoo tends to settle there and it might cause skin issues for them later on. So to avoid all this, we have to thoroughly rinse it. Otherwise, it will lead to skin infections, fungal or itchiness, XYZ, depends according to the breed and the coat. So it's very important to thoroughly remove the shampoo. Now we are going to do toothbrushing for him. So we have to lock the jaws with the thumb finger and the upper finger and just hold it gently and scrub the finger brush that I am using in and around the teeth. And if you put this habit of toothbrushing since the puppyhood, it's a very good idea. And do use a doggy toothpaste and nothing else, no human toothpaste, because doggy toothpaste are made so that even if they eat it, it's okay, that's not a problem. Then thoroughly rinse the face once more and clean completely so that the paste is also nowhere around. He's all clean and good to go. Now we will use this as the absorbent towel which is available in the market. now we are applying a serum for the coat, which has to be applied on a semi-dry coat. So now this is a serum that I am applying on the coat to make it soft and shiny. Topic. See who's come? Who's come? Wow, who's come?